remember back in 2021 when I started going out, and before then I was insecure or anxious. I had nothing with girls, nothing with women, nothing going on before then. And I remember just coming in to different stuff, this casual lifestyle where you're out partying and girls want to do shit with you. And I remember there was a connection that I had with a certain girl at that time, and she was going through an iffy period with a boyfriend, and she was open to messaging and maybe seeing each other and all this. And obviously I was new to the game back then. I think I only kissed like 2 girls before that or something, man, something crazy back then. And I was new to this game back then, and me and her started messaging and all this. And I remember really chasing this girl at that time, like constantly trying to message her, replying quick, trying to get stuff going. It was resulting in her pulling away a little bit. And then I, back then, got a little bit fed up because I wasn't getting the responses and everything that I wanted, and I wasn't getting what I wanted. So I literally ended up getting rid of her, removing her off Snapchat or whatever, and not speaking to her for like 4 or 5 months, until literally I gave in to my emotional feelings and then tried messaging her again, unblocked her, started messaging her on Instagram instead this time, and gave in to my feelings and started messaging her. And I remember just constantly trying to chase this one girl back then, and it pushed her away. And it wasted a lot of time on me. It wasted a lot of time, and I didn't even get anything for it. And then the next year I started going out again, and I started having more serious stuff with girls. And even back then I was having serious stuff, but I only cared about that one girl. For some reason back then, I was young, I was stupid. And then I was caught in that party lifestyle around that time as well, when I started going out. Most weekends, I was trying to go out every weekend, but I couldn't because people didn't want to. And I was just chasing girls and trying to get with girls and all this stuff. And I remember just trying to chase women at that time, and it didn't truly fulfill me on a real level. It didn't truly do anything for me on a real level. And I completely neglected all the other areas of my life. I completely neglected a lot of areas of my life. Granted, I was young. Granted, I learned from that. When you're young, should you chase women? Should you? My answer with this is going to be a bit different to a lot of people, and this is my mindset with it. My mindset is, if you keep working on yourself enough, different girls will come into your life, and different girls and different experiences will come into your life. And this is what I've understood. When I'm more disciplined on getting in shape, when I'm saving my money and building more money, when I'm more confident, when I'm helping myself, when I'm learning, surprisingly, girls start to come into my life with a lot more ease and actually frequently. And this is what I've had recently. I've had more girls in my life than ever. And what I do is I maybe go out here or there, maybe once or twice a month at most, after I've been quite disciplined all month, worked a full-time job, worked online, built up money, saved quite a bit of money. I'll go out and I'll interact with people, and I will get stuff popping with girls when I'm in different places. So I'm in places where I naturally go and not even going out on a daily basis. I still get stuff going there as well. And this is what happens. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to chase it. And I see a lot of guys, like there's people I know who are in their 30s or around that, and they're just chasing women still because they haven't found that girl and they need to settle down now, and they're that 30 mark. So they're just chasing and chasing and chasing, and they don't truly get what they want until they settle down with a girl that isn't right. And then they've got issues and they've got this thing, but they're holding into it because it's a relationship and all this, and they're just chasing it. For what reason though? For what reason? And this is where you got to look truly into yourself, and this is what I had to do. You look truly into yourself and you think, am I focusing on something externally because I can't please myself truly internally? Should have hit the mic then. But am I focusing on something that's external, that will solve me externally, and I need that love because of whatever I've been through in the past? But am I actually happy in myself internally? And this is why a lot of people chase women, chase that, because they need that validation, whether it's from people or whether it's from that girl, to feel good in themselves. And this is what I had. I constantly done that. And it's only in recent years, like this past year, I haven't chased it. And surprisingly, I've got more results than ever this past year. And that's because I've built more muscle, got in better shape, got more money, all this stuff, all them areas, all them external areas. I'm more confident, I'm more better at talking to people. I hold myself a bit different. That's why that stuff's happened. And it's no coincidence, really. It's no coincidence. I've been able to have more stuff this year than I had all the other years before. I'm in a better position than I've been in all the other years. So you shouldn't really, on a true level, be chasing it too much. But what I am saying is, if there's opportunities arising when, let's say, you pop out for a little bit because you've been working hard and you've been working on stuff, and you pop out and a girl wants you, 100%. If you're into it, take it. 100% take it. Let's say you're out in a public place. Let's say you're out in a sauna or a steam room and you're getting a conversation going with a girl because you're focusing on trying to be a bit more social, and you invite her out to a date. 100% do that. If you got things lining up where it just naturally happens and you can see a girl on a night, or you can go to this thing and do this, or she wants to come out, 100% do it. 100% do it, because that's not taking much effort off of you. It's when you start chasing it and wasting loads of time and putting too much effort into it where it starts becoming detrimental. If it's literally just a thing where it's quite easy for you and you've built it up because of who you are now, 100%, that's a beautiful thing. And this is my approach. I'd rather do it on a casual thing where I meet them in real life or I meet them in a certain place or whatever, and it just happens, instead of forcing it and chasing someone. And before you know it, you've wasted how many months? 6 months, 12 months. I know a kid who wasted 6 months on a girl who wanted to see me straight away and do stuff with me straight away. He wasted 6 months trying to get over her, and he thought she was amazing and she was incredible, to get nothing, to get his heart broke, which is crazy. And that's chasing women. You shouldn't be chasing them. What you should be doing is you should be applying yourself enough till you get what you want in regards to things going. And it's not that hard, actually, when you're in better shape, when you're more confident, when you believe in yourself, when you're more grateful in yourself, and you've worked on your social skills. It's nowhere near as hard. And people will see that. People will see you in a better position, and people will view you in a better light. And it's not as hard to get with them now. And it's what I've understood. If it comes into your life with ease, 100%. If you just have to apply a little bit of effort and it comes, yeah, that's a beautiful thing, yeah. But when you truly dedicate too much time towards that and you waste too much time towards that, that's where it becomes a detriment. When you spend too much money on, like I've seen so many guys do. I've seen so many guys waste so much money that they could have saved, that they could have put into something that could have helped them long term, and then they get in issues, and then this thing happens with this person, and then they're in this situation, then something goes wrong with their car and they can't afford it because they spend it on this girl. Stuff like that happens, man, and you don't want to be in a position like that. What you want to be is in a position where it comes to your life naturally, and you're that guy that is able to attract that with ease. And you will get to that point, and you will get to that position. Sometimes it takes time, sometimes it takes a bit of belief. You may have to interact with them here or there. If it's on a thing where, let's say you're in a shop or whatever, and a girl's smiling at you and looking at you and looking at you, and you're thinking, oh, she might be into me. You go up, you talk to her, and then you invite her out. And she says, yeah. You have a good conversation, you've worked on yourself, you invite her out. That's an amazing position. That's an amazing position. 100% do that. But it's when it takes too much time and too much effort for you not getting much, for you not getting what you truly want, is when you shouldn't do it. And that's going to be a true message in this video. I hope you lot put a lot of value. If you want to achieve a physique that you're truly happy and truly proud of, and you actually like yourself, shoot me an email, rollerway23@gmail.com, and help me build an attractive physique. Thank you.